and welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic.
I just like Chip Kelly's humor thing.
I don't know you guys personally.
Hot tag.
Hot tag. Okay, I got you. I'm coming in hot. You know, I'm gonna hit that Big E spear.
And your
Oh my god, it's AJ Styles! Oh, it's AJ Styles! Oh my god, it's AJ!
It's AJ Styles.
Oh my god!
The Seahawks are not as good as we thought they were.
And we want to punch Jim Cornette in the face repeatedly until he bleeds because he's stupid.
That's how you get pink eye right there. Oh!
You know, like it and subscribe and follow and tweet and Instagram and Twitter and all that other stuff. Anyway, we will see you on the flippity dippity. I still got it. I get it every time. Oh yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is time for the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic. And eventually, I will get a good intro, but today will not be that day. Let's jump right into the road trip. We stopping once again for the WrestleMania 25 now. You know, we've stopped a couple of times. It seems like for a road trip, we are stopping a lot. You know, I think Justin has to pee a lot. He's that guy that, you know, before you leave the house, he like, I ain't got to pee. And then 2 seconds in, he like, I gotta pee. So it's all Justin's fault. That's why we gotta make all these stops. But let's jump right into WrestleMania 25. So we started off with the Money in the Bank match. We had CM Punk versus Mark Henry versus MVP versus Finlay versus Shelton Benjamin, the Golden Standard, Shelton Benjamin versus Kofi Kingston versus Christian versus Kane. That seemed like a lot more people than usual, but I think it was just a lot of long names. But I think this match was pretty good. I definitely liked it. I noticed something in this though, because this was still when they were still split with the brands. This is why titles don't mean anything anymore. It started right here. When they kept putting people with titles in the Money in the Bank match. Why? They already have titles. What do they need other titles for? Anyway, I mean, unless like the U.S. champion was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna win the Money in the Bank and I'm gonna cash in on myself. So then no one can take my title. So it's like immunity. It's pretty. I think it's a good idea. I think they should try it. But the Shelton Benjamin senton off the top of the ladder was ridiculous. I love the World's Strongest Slam on the ladder. I think it was the sell of the World's Strongest Slam that really got me. Love that catching power bomb. The unprettier from the pendulum ladder was nice. And then Punk wins. I think this is for the second year in a row, if I'm not mistaken. But I can't remember, or at least the second time. He got the win, so I definitely liked it. So, Justin, since he nods in agreement, what are your thoughts?
This was a very fun match. I really enjoyed it. Like, I usually enjoy every Money in the Bank match, and this was an exception here. You know, I like the dive that Shelton Benjamin did off that top of the ladder onto everybody. That was pretty cool. I like when MVP did the balling off the ring apron. That was cool. I like when Hornswoggle did the tadpole splash on everybody. That was pretty cool. I like the World's Strongest Slam onto the on the ladder with Kofi Kingston. That was pretty cool in the match. But you know, CM Punk. He won for the second time in a row, which was that's never been done before. You know, this was the first time that's ever been done, and this was a fun match. And yeah, and I wasn't really expecting CM Punk to win. I was like maybe thought that you know, maybe Christian would win it, or maybe maybe Shelton Benjamin win. Like, I'm serious. They screwed Shelton Benjamin out of all these Money in the Bank matches he's been in. I'm serious. They're just racist. They screwed him.
Because he's a B+ player.
He's not. He's not, though. And I'm wondering because this match got me into a dilemma, guys. So I'm gonna ask Casey since he's the next one up. If Shelton Benjamin is the Kofi Kingston of the Money in the Bank match, then what was Kofi Kingston in this match?
Kofi Kingston is the Kofi Kingston of every match, ever, because he's Kofi Kingston. That's like saying if Michael Jordan's in this basketball game, then what is he of this? He's the Michael Jordan.
Okay. I get what you're saying, but so let's just say, so Drew Galloway is the Leonidas of TNA, correct?
I mean,
So what if the true Leonidas came to TNA? Then what would Drew Galloway do?
okay, that one doesn't count because that's only according to one announcer. You don't hear anybody else calling him the Leonidas except for you. So technically,
Justin, your TV's really loud, by the way. Like I'm in your room right now. How loud it is. But Casey, thoughts?
well, first of all, Justin, who is the fine female on the banner behind you?
That's Taryn Terrell.
Oh, never mind.
Who do you think it was?
I don't know, but her legs are not that nice. They
That lower body though.
they photoshopped that shit. Anyway, this was a fun match to watch. It wasn't the best Money in the Bank ladder match, I didn't think. Why the hell you would put Mark Henry in a ladder match of any sort ever?
Just because he big don't mean you gotta be racist.
The man can barely make it to the top of the ladder.
But did he make it?
I have to interrupt for a minute.
Turn.
When Kane and Mark Henry were climbing the ladder, it said world. Like there was a sign that in the crowd that said "World's Strongest Ladder." I just laughed at that.
But Casey, were you not entertained?
I mean, if the ladder had broke and they fell through the ring, that would have been entertaining.
All right. I guess he is done since he is racist. Let's continue.
Size isn't a race.
Let's continue. I think this was the Chris Rock concert, the Kid Rock concert, that I should have skipped. But we ended up having the 25 Diva Battle Royal, and this was something, you know. Somebody got eliminated while the announcement was still being made about the Battle Royal. Like, come on, man. Like, anyway, this was a Battle Royal though, and Santina was in it. Santina won it.
It was Santina. It wasn't Santino. There's different.
That's what I said, Santina.
Okay, I'll make sure you got the right one.
Casey.
First of all, that is a loud ass you know. Secondly of all, which was supposed to be first of all, and then the TV. I mean that works. Kid Rock was so irrelevant at this point. This was WWE's 25th anniversary, and they couldn't get anyone more relevant than Kid Rock.
I mean, Fetty Wap hadn't dropped a fire album yet, though.
I think Fetty Wap was like in kindergarten at this time. I don't know.
He was the same age as Justin.
But anyway, I was so pissed at this 25 Diva Battle Royal because this stupid performance ruined the entire thing. Because you had no idea of who half the divas in this Battle Royal were. I mean, there were even divas that came back, but you didn't know it until they were eliminated. I think Sunny was there in the match. Jackie from Tough Enough was in the match. Tori Wilson, Molly Holly. You didn't know it until they got eliminated, which was, I don't know, because this could have been a fun 25 Diva Battle Royal. I really think it could have been a good one, but you didn't know half the people that were in it. And this just was a horrible. Oh my God, he just went away, and it freaked me out for a second. I was like, oh God. Um, this was just a horrible classic case of WWE quantity over quality. They WWE is always like, okay, instead of putting a good match together and not ruining it with a crappy performance, let's just put 25 divas in a ring and let all hell break loose. It's a good idea. Good idea, Vince. This could have been really good, and they fucked it up. They just fucked it up. I'm so mad. Holly was in it. Sorry.
Yeah, this match sucked, and this girl was in it. Tiffany. That's what's her name back in ECW. And the person who got eliminated first was actually Layla while the announcements were going on while Jester Roberts was talking. But this was a bad match. I didn't like it at all. I was not a fan of it. I mean, I pretty much went to go take a piss break during this match when I got back, and Santina Marella won the match. Yeah, it was really, really bad. I did not enjoy it at all.
Yeah, Layla got eliminated first because they're race. Anyway.
Okay.
Racist. Anyway, we got Chris Jericho versus Roddy Piper and Jimmy Snuka and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Was this a 2 out of 3 falls match, or am I mistaken?
No.
For some reason, I thought in the video package or in when Chris Jericho came out, that said 2 out of 3 falls. I don't know. My ears, it had a little more wax than I thought it should have had in it, and it wasn't my fault. So, just like Snitsky would say, it wasn't his fault. Jericho would end up winning this match, but I thought this match actually went kind of pretty long for a match that, I guess you could say for a match with some older people in it, namely Piper, Snuka, and Steamboat. Steamboat still got it though. Honestly, I thought Steamboat looked better last year when I saw him than he did in this match. Like physically for some reason, and I don't know if maybe he works out more now or something. But I know he still wrestles on a slightly regular basis. But Justin, thoughts?
Yeah, this was actually a very entertaining match. I like seeing Roddy Piper, Ricky Steamboat, and Jimmy Snuka back in the ring again. But they didn't last like Ricky Dragon Steamboat. Well, I mean, no, not Ricky. Jimmy Snuka and Piper, they didn't last very long, but Ricky Dragon Steamboat, man, he put on a great match with Jericho. I mean, he held his own. This match was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. But the winner of the match was Chris Jericho, and of course after the match, Ricky Ward, something like that. I can't remember his name. Mickey Rourke. Yeah, he got involved because there was that whole thing about the wrestler and stuff, that movie that came out, and pretty much he knocked out Chris Jericho. And I freaking love Chris Jericho back in 2009 because he was like one of the best heels, and he's probably one of the best heels of all times. All of his whole best in world stuff he did. It's just amazing. I love the stuff they did here, and pretty much taking down the legends and stuff with WWE. I mean, this was awesome. I enjoyed it. Casey.
Again, that's right. You say my name. This is how this works. Y'all yell.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Y'all yell at me all the time. Anyway. No, I think Steamboat looked the best out of all of them in this match. The legends, anyway. I mean, I don't understand why this wasn't just Jericho versus Steamboat, because I think that would have been a much, much better match. You could have had Piper and Flair in his corner, but I think Steamboat and Jericho just one-on-one would have been such a better match. Because, like I said, Steamboat looked really good in this match. I was surprised, actually.
Alrighty. So, next we got Jeffrey Nero Hardy versus Matthew, actually normal middle name that I don't remember, Hardy. So Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy.
It's Matthew Moore Hardy. What kind of What kind of fan are you?
I mean, Nero's easier to remember considering, you know, it's more unique.
It's how do you not remember more? All you got to think of is how much JoJo do you want? More.
Alright then. This match was really good. I enjoyed it. It was either a no DQ match or a street fight. I don't remember the exact stipulation, but they was using weapons and ladders and chairs and such. So it was something that didn't have disqualifications. The one spot that got me though was the leg drop off the ladder, the miss by Jeff Hardy. Ow, my butt, my spine, ow. And then Matt Hardy ends up getting the win, but it's a good match between the two brothers. You know, I like their brotherly feud. I kind of hope they have another one in TNA because I thought they were gonna have one like surrounding the title, but they tricked me. They tricked me real good. But Casey, thoughts?
First of all, I don't know if either y'all noticed this watching the match. Why the hell was there a framed WrestleMania poster underneath the ring? Why? I mean, I've seen some weird things under wrestling rings before, but just stupid. But anyway, as we knew this was going to be an awesome match, I don't think there was any doubt this was going to be a good match. Not only do you have brothers who, you know, obviously are going to have great in-ring chemistry, but, you know, they trust each other, so you're probably going to see more, you know, different spots that you necessarily wouldn't see them do with other guys that they don't necessarily trust. You know, like, obviously, Matt's going to trust Jeff to do certain things. Jeff is going to trust Matt to do certain things that they wouldn't trust other guys to necessarily do, or, you know, but I just thought this was a really good match. I liked the storyline that they did in WWE with this. I thought it was good. Some people think it was stupid, and to an extent, some of it was. But, you know, they just, because I think it was because they have the good chemistry together, and because they are actual brothers. You know, it kind of felt more real, to an extent. But definitely a good match.
Yeah, definitely. And the storyline behind this match was, you know, pretty much Matt Hardy, you know, he was jealous of Jeff Hardy, you know, pretty much because, you know, he was getting the more fame and stuff. Jeff Hardy was. And, you know, he ruined his title match at the Royal Rumble, and that's pretty much how the rivalry started. But this was an amazing match. I really enjoyed this. I like that those two tables that they had that Jeff Hardy made, you know, like, and then Matt Hardy was under, and they did that. Jeff Hardy did that splash off the top rope. That was pretty cool. I like that leg drop off the ladder. That was really cool. That twist of fate in the chair. Oh my gosh, that about hurt my neck there when Matt Hardy did that twist of fate. And I think this was like the second brother versus brother match. Well, actually, this is the third, but, you know, Kane and Undertaker aren't actually brothers. So this is actually pretty much the only second
Are you
brothers
serious?
versus brother match.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I'm pretty sure
look
they are.
exactly alike.
They do. Yeah, but no, this was a really good match, and the chemistry between both of them is really good, you know, since they're brothers and stuff, like, and, you know, they trust each other to do a lot of stuff, and they just brought a lot of weapons in this match, and this match was fun. I really enjoyed it. And they gave Matt Hardy the win, which I thought they would give Jeff Hardy the win here, but this was fun.
Alrighty, so next we had
He ain't the wrestling god here. He's not the wrestling god in this show.
we had JBL versus Rey Mysterio, and he was robbed. I saw some tight pulling. I saw some non-shoulders. Cause I know Casey want to say something, so I'm gonna show him. But I saw some shoulders that weren't on the mat. You know, they robbed the wrestling God tonight. They did. I saw, or back then, I saw it, and this forced him to quit the company because there was so much backstage politics going on in this match, man. This match lasted like
21 seconds.
20 seconds. Oh, I was close. 21 seconds. So I think the wrestling god. I think he was robbed. Somebody just talk.
Go ahead, Justin. I need to.
There was not really much to tell about this match. I mean, pretty much, JBL kicks Rey Mysterio and the referee pulled him away. And then, Rey Mysterio hits the Enziguri, 619, and that was the match.
Why was this a WrestleMania match though? That's always been my issue with these shorter matches at WrestleMania.
And also, I like that Rey Mysterio, he was like dressed up like as the Joker. That was pretty cool attire he had.
Oh yeah, I love the mask.
But pretty much, like this match was very bad, and after the match, JBL quit.
I mean, could we say it was very bad though? Like it didn't last long enough for us to say, oh yeah, that was a good match. Oh well. Casey, have you marinated enough over there to give us some thoughts?
Really? This isn't just WrestleMania. This is the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania. And we get this. I would have let it slide that JBL was in an Intercontinental Championship match against Rey Mysterio, because that on its own just kind of was like, what? But you could have had the Matt and Jeff Hardy match go longer. You could have, had the Shawn Michaels Undertaker match go longer. No. Throw this in there. Why not?
It is a shame what they have done to the wrestling god. Alrighty, so next we got Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. And because Justin loves this match so much, one of his favorite matches of all time, I'm going to give it to him.
Oh man, this is thank you very much, DJ. I appreciate that. This match was amazing, and of course, Shawn Michaels, back at the pay-per-view before this, he was JBL's assistant, guy, and pretty much, Shawn Michaels beat him, and now he wasn't assistant anymore. And then they set up this match here. Like, this match was amazing. I love the storyline behind this match. Like, I love the in-ring work in this match. Like, when Shawn Michaels had on the figure four, and then Undertaker, he was like selling it so well with his leg, injured and stuff. And like all the false finishes in this match was really, really good. I really enjoyed that, with all the sweet chin musics and all the tombstones that they were all kicking out of. And I also liked the dive that Taker did. Like, I thought he damn near killed himself, because when he landed awkwardly on his neck, that looked bad. I don't know how he rolled through with that. Like, this looked very bad. I didn't think he was going to be able to get up from that. But like I said, this was a very good match, and I like when Taker hit the tombstone, and then Shawn Michaels kicked out, and the look on his face, on Undertaker's face, was just like, what? What am I going to have to do to put away him? But, this was a great match, and this is one of my favorite WrestleMania matches of all time. Or it might be my favorite match of all time, because if someone had to point a gun up to my head and pick your favorite match of all time, it would have to be this match right here. But, yeah.
I still don't understand why people are, in your little fantasy world, putting a gun up to your head.
I agree, Casey. I had to unhide myself for that, because why? Why would that be? I'm gonna even unhide you so you can justify why someone would that would be their last question before they kill you.
I don't know. It's like someone asking, it's like trying to get out your favorite match. Like, they're just trying to get it out of you.
Why? Why would they have?
Ask you. I
don't know. Maybe it's hard for you. Maybe it's hard for you to pick your match.
It's gonna be even harder if you have a gun to my head.
That's true. And this match got 30 minutes in the air, and this was amazing.
All right.
This was an instant classic.
I mean, Christian wasn't in it, but I mean,
This was iconic.
Casey,
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I'm
is
so.
there a gun to your head asking you your thoughts on this match?
There's a gun to my head trying to figure out why there's a gun to my head. Anyway, I loved this match. It was one of the few, along with the Edge one at 24, where I really thought it could go either way. And obviously there wasn't a title on the line in this one, so it made it even more exciting that you thinking that it could go either way. Because I feel like Shawn Michaels was a legitimate contender. You really thought he could beat the streak. I also loved him in all white. I liked how they did that. Obviously Taker's in all black, and they had HBK in all white. I thought that was a really good touch, especially for WrestleMania. They go all out with different things. Especially DJ's favorite wrestler, Triple H. He always goes out, and he gets the win. He finds a way to win. But Shawn Michaels doesn't always find a way to win, and in this match he didn't, unfortunately. But definitely a good match.
I have one more thing to say about the entrances. I really love those entrances where Shawn Michaels came down from the heavens above, and pretty much Undertaker came down from the depths of hell.
Okay, I have a gun to your head. Which one was better?
Shawn Michaels, because he's my favorite wrestler of all times.
That doesn't mean his entrance was better. Just because he's your favorite wrestler.
Well, his entrance was so good, like, come down from heaven, like, came down
All
from
right,
heaven
before
above.
Justin tears up, let me give my thoughts before Justin tears up. Yeah, I agree. This match was really good, one of the greatest of all time, especially for Taker's matches. I think this could have main evented the show. In all seriousness, I think it is one of the co-main events. I think technically that they call it, but
no, I kind of disagree there. Why it shouldn't main event? Well, here's the reason why. Because I think your WWE Championship should main event every Mania. Because that's the main title. That should be main event.
But it's Undertaker's show.
Yeah, that is true. It's the streak.
He owns the rights to WrestleMania. Basically.
He basically created it. Let's be honest. They say Vince created it, but let's be honest, it was Taker.
It was Taker.
Anyway, I just thought this was a really good match. And I love the different contrast in characters. Undertaker going all out. Obviously, Michael's going all out as well. Next, we had John Cena versus Edge versus Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship of the world. I'm gonna give this to Casey because he loves John Cena.
All right. The World Heavyweight Championship match of the world and Florida and the world. The storyline was ridiculous. I really did think that Cena's entrance at Mania 25 was pretty cool. If I ever saw that many Cena's again, though, I would have to kill somebody. Somebody would die.
DJ will be the one who's dying.
There's no podcast without me, Justin.
This was a good match. Don't get me wrong. Why the hell was Big Show in it?
Cause well, the Big Show.
Speaking of Big Show, he's just coming out Monday Night Raw.
Yes, the Big Show.
Yeah, for TV. Yeah, fuck.
All right, are you done, Casey?
Wow. Just because people are a little bit larger doesn't mean you have to call them a fat fuck.
I'm sorry to all those overweight people.
Racist. Anyway.
That's not racist. That's sizist. I grew Casey. that's not a race.
No, when it comes to you, it's a race.
It's a race. Racist. Anyway, I thought this match was okay. It wasn't as good as the last triple threat match we had watched, but it was okay. All I could think was LOL Cena wins. I don't know why. I just could. It was just so funny. But Justin, thoughts on your favorite wrestler of all time? And I'm not even talking about Cena. I'm talking about Big Show.
No.
It's the big slow.
This match was actually a decent match. I kind of enjoyed it. You know, we had some. I
think
that.
that's funny. You said that about the last 5 Cena matches we watched, and you hate him.
But it was actually decent. But I don't really like the leg drop that Cena did off the top rope on the Big Show. It did look very good. Like Big Show, he just felt out of place right there, out that. But I like
that.
What? No, it just was out of place. Like the way the way he was standing there. Like you knew how bad it looked. Like I don't know, but I like the spear through the barricade. That was cool. You saw Cena and Edge double team Big Show for majority of the match part of. I kind of liked the double AA that he did, that John Cena did. That was actually all right. And of course, John Cena had to win the match, and actually Cena got a pretty good reaction after the match. He got a pretty good pop. This wasn't this is kind of the year they started to fans really started hating Cena, but yeah, he actually got a decent pop in after the match. He went with that.
Justin, he's the best in the world. He's the greatest of all time, Justin. It's in the pudding. The proof.
He's not the best in the world. He's not the best in the world.
I'm just wondering, have you looked in the pudding and saw the proof? It's in there. I saw it. I saw it in the literal vanilla pudding.
Why not Jello?
Because the proof is always in the pudding.
Who likes Jello? Ew.
Yeah, pudding. Come on, pudding. Anyway, Triple H versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship.
Casey. Give it to Casey.
No, I want to see what DJ has to say about this match first. I have been waiting all day. All day.
Oh, come on. I know we say LOL, Cena wins, Cena always wins, woo. But have you watched a Triple H match? There is no way he should have won this match. Randy Orton is the greatest of all time, darn it. The proof, once again, in a different bowl.
It's in the pudding.
It's in the pudding. It's in a different bowl, but it's in the pudding. He is the best. He had the best punt kick. He had the greatest character. He was the greatest in-ring technician, and he should have won this match. Shame! How did Triple H find a way to win this match? How?
He brought his golden sledgehammer out.
Because he is the cerebral assassin.
And the sledgehammer. You can't forget about the sledgehammer.
I'm not gonna lie though, that punt kick was nice. That Triple H did, and Randy Orton's cell just dying, it was nice. But Triple H finds a way to win again. Justin, thoughts on the?
This match kind of felt flat. I liked pretty much everything else.
It was match of the night.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not. And I'm already gonna get my match of the night. Match of the night was Taker and Michaels, which you guys can't take that from me.
Match of the night was the 25 people battle royal.
Maybe Casey's, but not mine. But this was not a very good match. Well, I don't understand why this was not a no disqualification match. This should have been like a no disqualification match or like a street fight or something, because these guys had so much hate between each other. Because back in with the storyline, the feud against he was pretty much Randy Orton was taking out his whole family. And there was one point where, in the feud, Triple H broke into Randy Orton's house, and I go oh my gosh, this should have been like I said, a street fight or something. But And there was also a stipulation: if Triple H got counted out or disqualified, he would lose the WWE Championship, and he had to kind of cheat away to win because he had to use a
Yeah, he did.
sledgehammer. I don't understand why. So
Because he's not that good.
he was the heel in the match. I was confused. Like what?
No,
What?
that was for the fans so he could get retribution. Blah, 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 blah. No one cares about Triple H. He sucks.
But like this was a very slow match. I really didn't enjoy it, and I also
Why? This was one of the greatest feuds in quite some time. I mean, it really was. Like, the psychology in the feud, the psychology in the match.
I mean the feud was good, but the match, like I was expecting
it was supposed to be slow-paced. These guys don't do suicide dives.
I'm not telling you to do suicide. I just wanted to be a little quicker.
I'm just saying. But if you look at it, so it doesn't make sense for it to be quicker because Triple H is a cerebral assassin. He's not supposed to be quick.
Well,
Randy
they
Orton
agreed
is
with
the
me
Viper.
about that. It should have been like a no disqualification match. Because that
No,
tends to
that'd
be
make
the
it quicker.
rivalry. But don't you agree that it should have been?
Yeah,
no
I agree.
DQ?
I will give you that one. Oh, Casey, talk. Oh.
I'm
It's a gun up to your head.
gonna keep this short and sweet. I'm gonna do a little impression of the New Day, even though I'm sitting and you can't really tell that I'm doing it. But and your WWE
Oh, sweet Jesus.
champion of the world and
That
Florida, Triple H.
that was about as bad as the flippity dippity.
It's awesome. But yes, Triple H finds a way to win because he overcame the evils of Randall Keith Orton. Anyone with a middle name Keith, you can't trust them. You can't do it. But Hurst, a middle name of Hurst, you can trust that man. Hunter Hurst Helmsley, you can trust that man. He's from Greenwich, Connecticut. He is a good man. Randall Keith Orton, where is he from? Not Greenwich, Connecticut.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh,
Trying to be a saint in St. Louis and kicking people in the head. What? That is not something that you do, Randall. That is not something that. I'm done.
But I thought Justin tricked me a little bit. I thought the King of the Night had a match on this show because he turned the lights off, and when the lights go off, the King of the Night has stepped in. But yeah, let's go through our matches of the night, or the matches that we want you to go watch because you have the network for an undisclosed price that we don't know. My match of the night would have to be. I had it and then I lost it. Darn it.
Triple threat.
No. I'm going with Triple H versus Randy Orton because Justin didn't like it. Casey.
I'm sorry, did you say the Intercontinental title match? Is that what you said?
Close.
See, if they had booked it the way that I wanted it to be booked, it would have been Jericho versus Steamboat. But I'm going to have to go with Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy. Go watch it.
The iconic.
He was iconic at this time.
I mean, you never lose being iconic. I didn't know what the word was for like iconic. I was gonna say iconicism, but I don't think that's a word, so I didn't want to say it.
That's a new word just made. I'm gonna put that in Webster's dictionary right now.
Do you work for Webster's Dictionary?
Yeah, I do.
Can you put flippity dippity in there?
No.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Flippity dippity. Oh God.
Is that all you gotta do? Flip it. Iconicism? You gotta say it in a high pitched voice. So Justin said that his was the Undertaker and that other guy.
Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, baby.
The dude in the white, that one.
You guys don't get it because I hit Justin so he couldn't talk. I hit him. Anyway, that was your WrestleMania 25 review. I think Justin might be next on the review, so I might have to unmute him. Darn it. Darn it.
Shawn Michaels couldn't even get the win. What kind of wrestler is that? Oh.
Justin, when are we making our next stop? Oh, wait, you can't talk. Justin, when are we making our
Oh,
next stop?
sorry, I have my mic muted still.
Yeah, you did. I saw it.
The next stop that we'll be making is WrestleMania 27, which, oh boy, that was not a very good WrestleMania.
Does that mean that I get 30?
No, I get 30.
How? Because if that's 20, how many do we have left? Are we doing 27, 28, 29, and 30?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? How? Oh, the next one's 27?
Wait. Yes, it's that shitty one with that loser that...
Which the build to that show was very bad. But yeah, that's our next one, WrestleMania 27.
But
And
the WWE champion was not really bad. He was actually awesome, as they say. But if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, we got more of the WrestleMania road trip. We go into 32, but we got to make some stops along the way. And this was 25. Hope you enjoyed.
I mean,
Hit
there's
that
some
subscribe
roadblocks there's some roadblocks on the instant
There's
classic.
some roadblocks, some pit stops, some rest areas, all that stuff. We got
Someone's gonna get murdered by the end of this road trip.
It's gonna be Justin.
that's probably true.
Because I gunned that through my head. I'm serious.
Yeah, because
We're just gonna leave him in a bathroom somewhere. Just
alrighty, guys.
Switch drivers is weird. Like we keep going the wrong way. Like when we switch drivers, like we're going backwards and then
no,
we're going.
you keep going the wrong way because you won't read the map right.
Who uses maps, Casey?
GPS.
You can't even spell GPS.
GPS.
Alrighty, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button, give us a like, share the video, do whatever you want, but do it with positivity. We will see you guys later.
On the 50
Slap that subscribe button.
You guys later. And not on whatever Casey talks about.
Slap that subscribe button.